envy doesn't always come with words. Most times, it hides in silence, in glances, in small behaviors people think you don't notice. It shows up in the way someone's smile fades too slowly, or how their eyes narrow when your life moves forward. Here are 8 reasons why people secretly envy you. 1. You carry yourself with confidence, even when life is heavy. They don't see the battles you fought, they only see the strength you radiate. To them, it looks effortless. To you, it's survival. People envy this because they crumble under pressures you've learned to walk through. Your calm posture, your steady voice, your ability to keep moving, even bruised, reminds them of their own unhealed weaknesses. They assume confidence is something you were given, not something you built from pain, disappointment, and discipline. They don't know the nights you questioned yourself, the moments you almost gave up, the storms you survived alone. All they see is a person who stands tall, and that alone is enough to stir envy in those who can't lift themselves. 2. You stay calm in situations that make others panic. Where they lose control, you pause and think. This composure unsettles them because it highlights the chaos they can't master in themselves. Your emotional control is not natural, it's earned. You learned how to breathe through conflict, how to observe before reacting, how to protect your peace, even when the world tries to pull you into drama. People envy this because panic gives them a sense of identity. They need noise, chaos, and attention to feel alive. But you move like someone who already knows the outcome. Your calmness exposes their inner storms, and instead of admiring it, they quietly resent that you don't fall apart like they do. 3. You don't beg for approval. Your silence is louder than their noise. By refusing to chase validation, you remind them how dependent they are on being liked and accepted. You don't reshape yourself to fit rooms that weren't built for you. You don't adjust your values just to be included. And that independence is threatening to people who only exist through the eyes of others. They envy your ability to walk away from applause and still feel whole. They don't understand how someone can be so grounded that external opinions feel irrelevant. Your self-trust exposes their self-doubt. Your stillness reveals their desperation. Your confidence shows them how lost they truly are. 4. You have a sense of purpose. Even when you don't have everything figured out, your direction is clear. Others envy this because their own path feels scattered and uncertain. Purpose isn't about having a perfect plan. It's about knowing what you refuse to settle for. It's about waking up with intention, about building a life you're proud of, piece by piece. People envy you because they see you moving with meaning while they're stuck in a loop of distraction, procrastination, and self-doubt. You make progress quietly, consistently. You don't announce every step, you simply take them. And that quiet progress becomes a loud reminder of everything they avoid in themselves. 5. You know when to walk away. From people, from arguments, from toxic spaces. They envy your discipline because they remain stuck in cycles you escaped through strength and self-respect. Most people cling to things that destroy them. Relationships, habits, friendships, identities. But you choose peace over attachment. That scares them because it exposes how deeply they rely on what they claim to hate. Your boundaries feel like rejection. Your distance feels like judgment. Your growth feels like abandonment. But the truth is simple. You are not afraid to lose people who do not deserve access to your energy. That courage reminds them how trapped they are. 6. You keep growing when others stay the same. They see you evolving, learning, and building yourself. Instead of being inspired, they secretly resent that your progress exposes their stagnation. You weren't born with more talent or luck. You simply chose growth over excuses. You study, you adapt, you improve, you transform. You refuse to stay the same, even when comfort calls your name. People envy this because growth requires honesty, and honesty is painful. It forces them to confront the years they wasted, the habits they ignored, the dreams they abandoned. Your evolution is a mirror, and they don't like what they see. 7. You attract respect without asking for it. The way you speak, the way you carry yourself, people notice. Envy grows because respect comes to you naturally while others still demand it. Your presence has weight, not because you try to dominate, but because you move with intention and humility. You don't perform, you don't exaggerate, you don't need to prove anything. People respect you because your actions speak for you. Your consistency, your discipline, your emotional maturity. Those who envy you want the same respect but lack the character that earns it. They want your presence without doing your work. 8. You remain authentic in a world built on masks. They envy your courage to be real, because while you live in truth, they are still trapped in pretending. Authenticity is rare. Pretending is common. Your ability to show up as yourself, flaws, strengths, wounds, wisdom, makes people uncomfortable. Not because you're wrong, but because you're free. Free from lies, free from performance, free from the fear of judgment. People envy this because their identity is stitched together from expectations, approval, and fear. Your authenticity exposes the emptiness behind their facade. And here's the most important part. Their envy is not your burden. It's their mirror. What they resent in you is what they haven't built in themselves. Don't dim your light for people who refuse to ignite their own. Now subscribe and write this in the comments. I will not shrink for envy. My light was meant to shine.